and gentlemen, digital and e-commerce enthusiasts and e-commerce curious minds alike. Welcome to the first episode of Commerce Connect video podcast series by Krish. Today, we begin with a widely discussed subject, role of AI and data analytics in e-commerce growth that will unfold across 3 episodes. We'll discuss the pivotal role these technological marvels play in propelling the unprecedented growth of the global e-commerce business. In a sense, the synergy between AI and data analytics in e-commerce is a game changer. Every click, every purchase, every interaction is a data point. AI and analytics transforms this wealth of information into actionable insights. Not just about selling products anymore. It's about understanding, predicting, and exceeding customer expectations, thus staying not just competitive, but ahead of the curve. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I introduce our esteemed guest for today's episode, Sadeq Abdurrasool, a true luminary in the field of digital commerce. Sadeq is a renowned digital expert and a leader in the industry. Sadeq is a Chief Digital Officer of Homies.me and MD of Xernel Digital Solutions. He brings a wealth of knowledge and experience in various aspects of digital technology, and his insights have been instrumental in shaping the landscape of e-commerce. Today, we have the privilege of tapping into his expertise. Welcome, Sadeq, to Commerce Connect by Krish. We are excited to embark on this enlightening conversation with you.
Thank you very much, Zinal. It's my pleasure to be part of this very first and unique podcast, and I wish to bring some value to the table. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sadeq. Sadeq, we hear a lot of myths surrounding AI. E-commerce has surely evolved with the integration of AI and data analytics. The impact is not just limited to marketing, though. It has impacted several e-commerce operations like customer support, logistics, software engineering, and more. AI and data analytics have transformed online shopping, turning it into a high-tech playground where algorithms not only understand the preferences, but also predict what you will love and buy as a product. Futuristic shift that defines AI applications in today's e-commerce operations. So, Sadeq, how has AI and data analytics evolved the entire e-commerce landscape? What are some fundamental ways AI is applied in e-commerce operations today?
Well, I guess we have agreed on having a simple question, but you're giving right now a great big chunk of a question. So if we are talking nowadays about the artificial intelligence, it is one of the most hot subjects in the industry nowadays. And every single industry is getting expanded and disrupted by the artificial intelligence. So when it comes for even understanding how likely this artificial AI plays a crucial role against e-commerce, for example, we can see that every single function that you might think of, there can be a possibility of an AI to play that role. So if we are trying to get thinking about even on the personalization on the steroids, you will find out that even to the minimum level of understanding, analyzing the personas and capturing some information, starting from your purchase history, from capturing the cookies, understanding the patterns of the consumer themselves, to the level of understanding their social activity through social media or even through their personal life. We have heard a lot, especially in the market, about the omni-channel. So even here, when it comes for the personalization, we will find out that there is a possibility, there's a huge chance that by understanding the real needs, the motivators, the drivers, the challengers of my consumers, I'll be able to serve them better through having sort of a better AI. That's on one hand. On the other hand, we have seen the simplest implementation nowadays, at least for that area, which is the smart chatbots. Many websites, many applications, they have started developing sort of a natural language processing host that acts not only your online agent that helps you, but also I will call it your online assistant in finding out the right products. I remember previously I was shopping one of the American websites looking for HDMI for my PlayStation. And I have found out that pop-up. It's like keep linking for me. And once I have clicked, it was like telling me, are you looking for a HDMI cable? We can help you by answering a few questions. What is the purpose of this HDMI cable? So I chose it was for gaming purpose. So it was like quite advising by telling me, if you are a heavy gamer, consider buying a 60 hertz cable. If you want to know more why, there's like some sort of training. So just imagine this very short journey of 1 minute conversation with this chatbot. It gives me the feeling of even the chatbots nowadays by embarking some AI within. it will be quite advising and helpful for the users. Think about every single area, such as analyzing the traffic, understanding the transactions, the traction, analyzing the campaigns, onboarding sellers, vendors. Every single area, there can be a possibility of having an AI within their streamlined operations.
Absolutely. So the examples that you have shared for sure are quite enlightening because they give us some real life examples onto how AI is helping seeding the consumer journey into sales. So I think this AI and data analytics that leads to a heap of insights, and the real magic actually happens when businesses turns into these actions into actions for growth. As you mentioned, a lot of data is being captured in terms of the web behavior, and a lot of actions again being captured by AI. Then these insights, if they are turned into actions, they would be actually leading for growth. So for instance, at Krish, we have helped companies implement AI and advanced data analytics that enable to streamline this complex customer segmentation based on their behaviors and journeys, and then delivering intelligent and personalized campaigns based on those, help them grow their orders by around 35 to 40% in the recent BFCM campaign and holidays. Can you share with us some more examples where this implementation of AI and data analytics has led to significant growth specifically for the e-commerce businesses?
Okay, awesome. Well, I will try to find out an example which is not close to that region. So at least it doesn't sound like a marketing or promoting. Okay, I do recall a company. It's called the Sneakers & Co. I guess it's either Australian or European company. They have shared one case study that they have done that over 2 years, most of their marketing campaigns, it wasn't clicking and it wasn't bringing any promising, or it wasn't achieving or performing the targets. And they have found out that it's sort of inconsistent over the time. Even their customers they are feeling it. There's that conflicts in the journeys and so. So what they have done is they have partnered up with one of the companies and they have implemented a whole AI suite within the system, which entering the website until before you sleep at the night, there is a process surrounding you by pushing you to find out your best sneakers and shoes. And that was basically by revising all the traffic for the past 6 months, by understanding where does the customers exit from the website, which product they tends to stay longer, which colors. Even see, it sounds simple, but even which colors shall I promote or present or display my products in? They have found out it was, for me, didn't click much, but they tend to say the brown sneakers tend to make people feel it's more luxurious because the black is like quite neutral. So most of the products was showcased in brown color. They have changed. Even one of the suggestions from this AI suite is to change call to actions to call to benefits. Can you imagine that even add to cart has been replaced by something? It's just I try recalling. It's like get a better shoes instead of add to cart. So overall, in the time span of 3 months, they have found out that their conversion rate has been over 20%. The retention, the lifetime value, even the average order value of everything at least had a surge of more than 10 to 15%. So now, if we are trying to get out what is the benefit that the AI added here, I wouldn't say it helps in having a better performance, but at least I would say it retains your customers, because the time that you are spending in bringing your customer, that's an actual cost and money.
Okay. Absolutely. That's a very notable example. Yes, and a true value being driven on how the insights from the AI help make some changes into the site that could have a remarkable overall impact into their business. There's another aspect towards AI-driven personalization, wherein the product recommendations are very personalized as per the consumer behaviors, preferences, and their purchase journey. This system, the overall AI system, that accurately predicts individual preferences based on the products and the other pages that have been visited on an e-commerce site. And then based on those, the results are shown to the user. That makes a very personalized experience altogether on the e-commerce site. So these also, overall, we have seen that it increases the overall customer experience and it fosters a sense of loyalty that the consumer brand, the e-commerce brand is more caring for the consumer and showing us not something which is something that they have to offer, but what something that I am wanting to look out for in the e-commerce side. So, having said that, Sadeq, now talking about AI's contribution of enhancing the overall customer experience from personalized recommendations to customer service. Any specific AI applications that have proven to increase the overall customer loyalty? As we know that customer acquisition is a higher cost, then retaining them and having repeat purchases is the way that the e-commerce businesses would like to go forward.
Well, see, if we are going to demonstrate on the huge and bigger landscape, everybody is trying to claim that they are customer centric. And in fact, at least from my point of view, what makes the difference nowadays is not being customer centric, but being a value centric, because there shall be some sort of balance between what you are providing to your customers against what you are gaining as a business. And although this dilemma, I have been against it for quite a long time, and I had a lot of debates with many of the industry experts, and definitely you as a Krish, as you are an e-commerce leaders also in the implementations and execution, probably you are having also your own philosophy. But when it comes for an AI, I have found out that implementing AI, it should be revolved around this value that you are presenting for both the business and the customers. It doesn't make any sense that you are going to your customers and you're telling them, hey guys, instead of chatting with Jack or David or with Maria over the chatbot, over the chat window, now we are having a bot. Okay, as a customer, I don't care. I'm chatting with whom? Is it bot? Is it actual person? I'm caring about getting served and answered by the time that I want, and getting the answers that I want with the availability that, because e-commerce, it means you are available 24/7. You don't have time. And many of the businesses nowadays, you will find even the customer service are having unlimited availability. Perhaps even they are having a specific working hours. How about if I have, for example, I'm looking for a product or I want to check my orders at midnight. Where's your customer service? So here, for me personally, and again, for me personally as a customer, does it matters for me what technology you are bringing on the table? Is it actual people? Is it see, nowadays, many of the companies, they have even used the AI bots and to be act as an actual human. They have even given them a name. Okay, so you are chatting the chatbot, but again, this is the black mystery of the AI. It should act as a human. So by saying so, you'll find out many companies, I will call it, they have what I call the understanding fatigue. Okay, which means between understanding the decision that they should take against the values that they should, there must be some sort of balance. And this is where many of the areas or many of the functionalities, it's not about the technology, because technology is just a tool, but it's all about the value that you will bring for the end users at the end of the day.
Absolutely. Very truly said. It's not about all the benefits that the tools and the technology is bringing in, but also it might bring in a complexity, and it's all up to the e-commerce owners and the brands on to how to be utilizing this technology in the very right manner to ultimately deliver the value to the customers. Absolutely. Thank you, Sadeq, for sharing your valuable insights. They are truly astonishing. In the rapidly evolving integration of AI and data analytics with e-commerce landscape, it has truly transformed. It has opened doors to hyper-personalized recommendations that we call now streamlining operations, predicting demands, and optimizing decision-making. The integration of AI and data analytics not only shapes the present, but also propels the e-commerce into a future defined by innovation and customer-centric strategies. A heartfelt thank you to our distinguished speaker, Sadeq, for sharing your valuable insights. Truly grateful for your engaging perspectives, inspiring our audience, and fostering a deeper understanding of the subject.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. In the next episode, let us take a deeper dive with Sadeq on the other side of this revolutionary technology. We'll discuss limitations, challenges, and its innovative solutions, coupled with data security, privacy, and ethics in AI. See you in a while. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed.